All right. Hi there. How's it going? There I am. All right. I was just checking out real quick because I hadn't messed with the new version of the Twitch app when I was live, and I was taking a look at it, and man, what a cluster! Because it's a little easier, I think, to navigate on the creator dashboard side, but like notifications are broken again, so that's kind of annoying. Oof. Hopefully they get some stuff straightened out and maybe listen to the people and stop what they're trying to do on the main page, because it's pretty bad. All right, well, we have... Hold on. My controller's not working. Well, that's news. Hold on a second. Pause, please. I'm gonna try to redo the inputs on this and see if it's reading it at all. It's not. Awesome. All right. Well, that's amazing. All right, I'm not exactly sure what's going on here, so let's at least see whether or not it'll read if I reboot the emulator. We'll start with that, and if it doesn't happen, I might need to do a PC reboot because maybe it's just not detecting it, which is really frustrating because it was working fine the other day. So let's try this. Okay, now apparently it's fine. So whatever happened, it just wasn't doing what it should have been doing before. Whatever. Okay. Glad to know it was an easy fix like that. Hopefully we won't run into any issues, because this is a timed event. God. Always fun when you just can't have stuff that works. Alright. Let's give this a shot. 3, 2, 1, let's go. I'm hearing all sorts of magic PC noises, and I don't know why. I'm concerned. I guess this thing's gonna just need a big old reboot when we're done. Hopefully don't run into a problem while we're playing the seed. Alright. So, blue mail start. That's interesting. Let's go get our money. And we'll continue from there. There we go. Alright, we'll go visit Uncle. Let's check the map on the way real quick, just so we can get that info. Red crystal at desert, regular crystal Hera, red pendant at eastern. So desert is red crystal. Get all that taken care of in just a second. There we go. A shield. Alright, let's go back to Link's house, grab that item, and we'll head to the village. Bombs are good. I won't have to care about farming as much south of the Grove. Okay. Well, that's nice that we got the double there. It just gives us a little bit more to kind of work our way through the seed without having to worry about bombs early on. Let's grab the bottle. It'll let us check sick kids so that that's just taken care of. Okay. Alright, good to know that there's nothing there. Alright, let's clear out the village and hopefully we get some items that'll give us some more direction here. Ooh. Alright, I'm not against an early flute. That does make the routing look a little bit different. Okay. Alright, let's go activate this flute, and then we'll clear out the upper part. Man, just for the transportation, getting around the world fast, flute is nice. Boots on top of it would be amazing. But that likely isn't going to happen. But I guess we could dream, right? Okay. Getting some money. Maybe Zora ends up in logic early. We'll see. Ooh, that is a really nice item to find. Moon Pearl as well. All we need is our glove, and we're going to have early Dark World access, which is scary as shit. Won't be surprised if it's in here. Alright, Zora, at least we have the money for it. It's still slightly out of logic, but it's something I could do. Okay, the bombs are nice. Alright, let's go check Lost Woods and peek at Aga, the lumberjack. And then we could just flute out of there and start doing some other stuff. Okay. Alright, what's in the Lost Woods drop? More bombs. How about the clearing? I'll take that. Very good. Alright, so now let's just hope there's nothing important here, because that would be nice to not do Aga for a change. That's not important. That's a good sign. Alright, let's start to check a bunch of these little things down here. We're going to peek at the ledge. Okay. And, whoops. There we go. Nice part about getting the flute, makes it a little bit easier to route this check in. Otherwise, it's just out of the way. And of course, because I checked it early, it's garbage. Alright, let's do the dam, and we'll start clearing out all the other southern checks here. I might grab that just because it's right there. I guess it at least gives me some value out of this bad check here. Alright. Mini Moldworm Cave is nice and easy since we got the sword. So let's do that. That's 5 more checks. Get out of here. Okay. There we go. I didn't necessarily want to see Cape this early. Ice Rod, huh? Dumb. Alright, so what we'll probably do, we'll get this item, we'll go back to 8. We'll fake Flipper. And just get the Zora checks out of the way. Nice. Always feeling pretty good if I can get that on my first try. Okay. Alright, let's take a peek at the island, and then we're going to go up and do all the other garbage, because we can get Waterfall done since we have Moon Pearl. Okay, another garbage item. No. Oh. He wanted it. Get in the friggin' whirlpool. Thank you. I hate it when you just, like, swim around it, because the swimming is not very precise. Okay. Well, that wasn't worth. But we can go get ripped off by a fish and get some information. So let's see what we got. Alright, that's also not worth. I bet you this whole thing's going to be trash. Which is fine, because then we know and we don't have to worry about it. Just because. Okay. I want to consider going into escape. I think I'm going to do Eastern first. Just because last time I had a seed where Eastern was a pendant, I waited too long. Actually, it might have even been the last weekly. I waited too long and it bit me in the ass. So I'm thinking we go ahead and do Sage's Closet. We'll just do what we can in Eastern. Then I have escape and I can go up to Death Mountain. But unless I get a hook shot or a mirror, I can't do much with it. Now, if I do get a hook shot or a mirror earlier, I might ditch and do the Death Mountain play because it's got a lot more checks. So let's see. First off, we could find out green pendants and swamp. That's always amazing. So we'll mark that down in a second. Ew! No! No, no, no! I don't want to do Aga 1. Come on. Don't do this to me. Just give me a glove somewhere. Though, the other thing that lamp does, if the small key to Hyrule Castle is in the front, I can get to the back. So I also had to look at it like that. So I think maybe doing escape is going to be my move right after I check this. So I'm hoping we can get a glove and avoid the Aga 1 climb. Oh, there's item 1. It's also possible that the lamp just wants to put Anafairy chest here in logic. And so if there's something good there, then that might be why the lamp was given to me, just to... But, whatever. We'll find out soon enough. Oh, I grabbed it. That's good. Get in the door. Okay. Alright, that's item number 2. So now what we're going to hope for is that the third item is at the anti-fairy chest, and then we know we just have everything and probably never have the set foot back here again. Though there's a good chance with 2 of the 3 items that I'm not going to set foot back here ever again anyway, but we've had Stranger Seeds, so... Alright, here is the last check I can do in this dungeon. And it's the 3rd item. So, nothing of importance in here, unfortunately. But we did find everything. So now we're going to take care of the front of escape. And if the small key shows up, we can go straight to the back. Because this could be one of those seeds that gives us the trolley glove in the back of escape. And I'm hoping that it's going to be something like that and I can avoid the Aga play. And then, honestly, I have to make a consideration. Like, if I don't get anything from this play, do I just do Aga 1 while I'm here? Because if I go up the mountain, I only have 2 checks in logic up there. Yeah, I could get the glove, but there's also a really good chance that it's just not the glove. So, I don't know. Maybe I should have done the mountain first just to eliminate that, but... What the hell? Just unnecessary. Especially since I probably wanted to take a death warp at Zelda Cell. That's annoying. Death warp getting harder and harder as the moments pass by. Let's leave him alive in case I need him. This is going to take forever. It's honestly going to be faster probably for me to walk back to the damn castle. Gotta be kidding me. Alright. Hey, Austin, how are you? Alright, we're gonna just walk it back. It's annoying, but if we get the small key, then we know we can do this. And then if not, if I just decide to save and quit anyway, I might as well check the mountain and then I can come back. Oh, thank you. I'm checking unnecessary things more than likely. Instead of just making the play that I know I probably have to make. But I'm everything in my ability to try to avoid doing this stupid this play for Aga 1. Alright. Be the small key. Be the small key. Okay. Alright, I think I'm still gonna just do this. Let's just see what's up here, and then we could just come back and... Because either way, I gotta walk back, so I might as well look. We'll get the save and quit. If we get lucky, there's actually a glove up here, then I'm gonna feel vindicated. If not, then we gotta do Aga 1 anyway. But if I do Aga 1, I'm probably just gonna go directly to Hype Cave. That seems like the more fitting play. Yep. It is. And they're gone. You got that right. All right, let's see if this paid off or not. Nope. All right. Let's go back to the castle and do the thing. As I knew I should have just done. Whoop. Alright. Good old Aga 1 seed, as is tradition. So, we are required to do this dungeon for Dark World access. Just like in the vanilla game. Luckily, it's like red mail, so I can just tank half of these things. Alright. Nice. Whack. It's like the hammer's short range, but the hammer kills these things in 2 hits versus 4 with the sword. So I don't need that. Excuse me. There we go. We'll get this out just so we can whack this guy. Goodbye. All right, here we go. Keep on giving me those, please. That's pretty nice so far. Keep it up. Ah, there's a blue ball. Jerk. Give me another good one. Alright. Come on. No! One more blue ball and I have to do another cycle. You suck! Alright. Well, 3 blue balls is... okay. Alright. Alright, let's see what's on Pyramid. If this is the glove right away, that's annoying and funny at the same time. Okay, it's not. But I'm going to grab them because I'm at 7 bombs, so why not? Alright, I am going to go directly down to Hype Cave. That is the best quick density that I could do, because if I try to go pod, I might get locked out immediately by Bow. And actually, we should look at the map. So, Ice Palace is the other pendant, and Thieves Town is the other red. Everything else is a crystal. So, if I get a glove, Thieves Town's beatable. Get out of here. Come on. Why? God, everything just sucks right now. Get out of my way. That was stupid. I should have just gone forward and tanked the damage. Alright. Good. Okay, Master Sword's good, but I did not get a glove yet. We might end up going back into pod. But I'm going to check. We have 2 other things that we could check over here. Stumpy and the dig game. Okay. Well, I have a feeling that pod was the answer that I should have just gone to. But I am glad to get the Master Sword out of Hype Cave for sure. But maybe it'll be dig game. We could feel a little bit vindicated. Wow. Alright. I'm just going to do this because it'll be quicker. Crazy. So it looks like going into pod is exactly what we have to do. Pod with out a bow. So there's no way, unless it's a glove in the first chest, there's no way that I get bow locked out of here immediately, because it's got to give me progression. I don't think there's anything else I could logically do. So either I'm going to get a glove in here that's going to let me get more Dark World access, or I'm going to get a hook shot, or I could even get something like a mirror to check other things, Or it could even be something dumb like the book, which would make me go to desert. But then I can't even beat desert. It would just be another wild goose chase. So the glove is kind of the bigger deal, I think, at this point. That's what I'm hoping for. Well, we'll see. So this is probably going to be a small key, unless it's one of those items that I need to progress. Okay. As I expected, because it's going to give me access to go further back. So I'll be able to clear out most of this front, with the exception of the bow side. Anticipating that there's probably another key here on the bridge. There's not. Flippers. What the hell? Okay. That's such a strange item to get right there. Because even if I get... So, if Hookshot shows up, that has to be a key for a key at this point, I think. Well, it's not a guarantee. Do I check it? No, we'll come back and do it. I want to go to the back. The only thing that's... If that's the big key, that'll suck. But the big key can be bow locked. Okay, it's right there. Then that'll let me... I'm sure there's going to be keys down here. It'll let me do the whole dark maze. So this hopefully is the second key. Alright, so I can clear everything out in the back. That's kind of what I was hoping for. If I actually get another key from Harmless Hellway, I could come back up and do... Oh, there's the glove. Alright. So this will give us access to the other side of the Dark World. So I'm probably going to go right to Thieves Town. That's kind of my plan here. And there's only one more item left in this pod. Okay. And so more than likely this extra item is on the bow side. So we're just going to get out of here. This is fine. Oh, I should have considered doing the back of escape too. Alright, hold on. Let's do that really quick. There's at least 2 items, I think, back there. Maybe. It's at least 1. Oh, you're getting your Starbucks today? Very good. What is your drink of choice when you go? There's only one thing here. Oh, wow, that was trash. Glad I did it. Alright, now we'll go to Thieves. This whole thing feels bad. It's way too long for me to get my first crystal. So hopefully Thieves Town's got some stuff in it so that I can pick up the pace and start to clear out some more dungeons. Like getting a fire rod would be really nice because I could just do Skullwoods. Alright. Let's clear out these few locations, go into the dungeon, wrap that up. I'm okay with half magic. That's a nice luxury item. I am not very disappointed when that shows up. Alright, let's try C-shaped house, and then we have a dungeon to beat. Finally. Okay. Alright, 4 items in here, and we're going to hope that at least a couple of them are decent. It would help our plight. Alright. So 2 dungeon items so far. 3 dungeon items. We're going to go 4 for 4. Nope. But Amir's really good. Alright. We finally have access to more stuff on Death Mountain. We could beat Hera. We could do Paradox. Oh, that's pretty good. I do have to remember that that turns on the save and quit to the pyramid when in the Dark World, though, too. Okay. Patrick Star, back off. Hey, we made it. Amazing. Why? Okay. All right, so we're either going to get the small key or our third of 4 items in this chest. If we don't get the small key, we can save ourselves from checking the big chest, and thus saving a whole extra few seconds of time, and we get to save the time because the heart was there. So the small key is locked inside the big chest. Good deal. Well, it's fine. Alright, let's get a blind kill. I could take a stab at a sword pun. Good. So the mirror is the only good thing we got out of here. But it's something, and it's a crystal. So now we get to do a couple quick checks up here, and I think we're going to just dive into Skull Woods on the off chance that the fire rod shows up in its own dungeon again. Let's see what's here. I'm not going to go through the trouble of getting that bottle. As tempting as it is, we have one. We're going to let that stay there. Okay. Now, unfortunately, we can't do this the short way. All right. Well, I'm thinking I'm going to wait on going into Skull Woods. Let's go and follow the mirror up on the mountain. Way more checks up here, way more density. We checked a couple things there that were important. Let's do probably the right thing. We can full clear Hera. Give us another crystal. And then we got all of the Eastern Death Mountain stuff, which is going to be pretty good. Back off. Okay. Just get him out of the way. All right. Here we go. What is inside Hera? The big key is accessible. That's kind of nice. Don't have to worry about the basement, hopefully. Too early to really tell that, but... Okay, one item is Bamos. That's actually a very interesting item. Ice is a required dungeon. So if we get mitts, That actually puts that dungeon in logic. Now, I would like to have some other stuff maybe first, but this is one of those beggars can't be choosers moments. We just need to clear what we can. Okay. Now, if the seed wants to be really nice, it gives me the item in this chest right here, so we can just move along. Holy shit, it did it. Alright, so that's actually another check we could do. That's amazingly good. Get out of here. So let's go kill Moldworm. Okay, I don't really want to deal with this idiot, so let's just do that. I couldn't even get out of the way. He immediately bumps me down. Come on. No. There we go. He tried. He did not succeed. Alright. Alright, let's go across. See what we get out of Spiral and Paradox Cave. And then we'll go from there. I do want to take a peek at this ledge before I do Spiral, just so we know. Money. I think we're good. That worked. All right. All right, let's hope there's at least one good item in here that gives us better direction. A bow would be great, because we could go back and finish pod. Though there's only one more item check in there, so I kind of just want to see mitts show up. Like, I know that's asking for a lot, but come on. A fire rod would be good too, honestly. Because that would make me go right to Skullwoods. Hookshot would be nice. Come on. Another bottle. Or just none of it? Really? Okay. Then... Alright, I guess we're going to do it this way then. We're going to do one more thing while we're up here on the mountain. Just because it's a pain in the ass, and we're just going to get it out of the way now. Because we're missing a lot of stuff. These Tektites can just go away, please. Alright. Everyone's favorite cave. Here we go. Alright. Not worth. This will put me on the pyramid, won't it? Yeah. Alright. Alright, we have a bunch of dumb stuff that I could do. But I think I'm going to... It's not even a bunch of dumb stuff. It's... At this point, I have 2 items, possibly, in Skull Woods. And then I can go around with the mirror because I could check K45. And then I have catfish. So these locations are just spread out and they suck. And I think that's... God, is that really all I have in logic at this point? Until I get some sort of progression? So the reality is that Skull Woods is the better density if I can access both items. And so I guess it's a risk that we're just going to take real quick and see if we get them. Alright, we're going to go in the back. Probably bombos this room, because I just don't have the patience for the Gibdos at this point. That full magic is kind of nice. God. Okay, well, that's one of the items. It's certainly not something I needed right now. But we got it. Holy cow. Come on, where is my shit? Alright. Let's check in here. So I'm looking for one more thing. Alright, we could do 2 more checks here, and if we don't find it, it's fire rod locked. Now, there is a chance, because we've seen several keys, that this could be the item. Nope, it's in the back. Well, not what I wanted to see. I mean, we got something, but it's not anything great. Alright, let's go check K45. And then we could work our way over to... Not pod, we want to go to catfish. So it'd probably be quicker to just... go into the portal at the castle. Yeah. I mean, there's also a small possibility that we have to go into the first part of Swamp. I will be so mad if that's what the seed wants, because I hate that. And there's just a chance. There is a chance that that's what I need to do. But let's just do all the dumb things, and then we'll do the last location like normal. But it's one of those where, like, if I go into Swamp early, then the answer will be catfish. Like, I'm gonna get bit. I feel like I get bit no matter what choice I make, so it's like, which one's the right one? I don't know. But it's also one of those where, obviously, without the hook shot, it's not like I could finish Swamp anyway. So I don't really feel like prioritizing that too much. But it might, the front of it could very well be the answer. Get out of my face. Everything about this seed just feels slow. I mean, I literally have only one crystal an hour in, and it just feels bad. Really bad. But a lot of these progression items are, like, whatever is holding me up right now is clearly in a really bad spot. Because if this isn't it, I guess I go in a swamp. Okay. Oh, I hate that. Now, if I get something good out of that very first chest, I bail. I mean, it's annoying to do, but if that's where something is, we're totally bailing from here. We're gonna hope that that's the case. And maybe I should have just expected that this was going to be what I had to do because of where the flippers were in pod, but who really wants to dive Pendant Swamp without a hook shot? Okay. Now, here's the funny part. That doesn't even open anything up right now because we did all the other things and we still don't have access to a lot of other stuff. So that hookshot's great, but I need to continue in this dungeon. Like, so to tell you the truth, what's actually possibly good about it, there's other people who might like get this hookshot and bail. And I think that's the wrong play. I think you have to stay in. So let's see if I actually get lucky here. So people who came in early might make that error. But there's got to be something else here. Either a bow, fire rod. I mean, bow's not that great right now. The fire rod or mitts is going to be the bigger deal. Or even a book opens up desert. So that's 2 of the items already. But there's got to be something else in here. Okay. Don't need that. Alright, so let's see what's over here. Alright. Anything else? Big key is fine, because I could just get the chest over with. Is there something else over here on this side? I wish I could just get to that chest. Okay. Alright. Well. If the big chest has nothing, then this side was pointless. More hearts. Alright. I don't have Samaria. I can't dive her down, so we have to do this the old way. Okay, blue cane's nice, but it does not progress me. It's also possible there's something on green pendant, which I'll get from beating this. So I'm not going to panic. I mean, there's all items left in here, so the last two checks are both... There's the mitts. So yeah, staying in here was absolutely required, and at this point, I might as well finish it just in case. So now that we have the mitts, I can actually go and see what opens up Mire, and we could do desert. I can also do ice. So we can go either route. Mire's not beatable without Samaria, though. I might also just want to find out what the green pendant gives me as soon as we're done with this. And then I can go that route. Back off. Okay. Alright. Last item is... nothing. Okay. Alright, so the mitt's huge. Hook shot's also really good. It also leaves me open up on Dark Death Mountain for Hookshot Cave and stuff like that, but... I just don't know. At this point, like, what's the right decision? There's so much other crap to do. I think I gotta... If I clear out desert, I open up the 5-6. That's something that might be important. Let's check and see if the green pendant amounted to anything. And then I think we go beat desert, so we can open that up. If we're lucky to find Samaria on the way, that makes ice a little bit easier. But we could beat Ice Palace as is, so we'll just probably head there soon. Maybe after we do the pyramid. Alright, what's the verdict? Okay, not required. But obviously getting the myths were. Actually, Meyer is a pendant. I don't know why I kept on thinking it's not. But this gives us passage to desert. That's more important. Plus, we can do the other 3 checks that are here. Meyer Shed and Checkerboard. There could be something in one of these. We'll still see what opens Meyer just in case. It's Quake. I'm kind of thankful we don't have that, so I don't have to double check and think about this. Holy shit. Hard required, you had to use, well, you had to gain access to Meyer before you could even get to Desert because of that book. But that also opens up some other things. Okay. Alright, Desert Ledge wasn't anything important, so we could just jump right into the dungeon. The only thing we have the hope that we don't run into a problem is I'm going to feel really bad. I mean, and there's a chance, but I'm just hoping and banking on the fact that it's not boots locked. Because there's 2 things that, well, we don't want either key on there, but it's still possible that the small key could be there and the dungeon could be beatable. We definitely don't want to see the big key on the torch. So let's just look real quick. Okay, so if this isn't the big key, we got to come back with the boots. Okay. So, good news. Desert's beatable. Bad news. I don't know how many of the... we might not get any items out of here. Which... I don't know. Hopefully there's nothing important. Well, there's one of them. If we're lucky and the second one's on Landmo, that's amazing. But I think that's really wishful thinking at this point. But we can beat it. That's the important part. So we'll get the 5-6 and we'll have that done. I also have to remember that I could do magic bats. I could also do smith chain at this point, if I'm so inclined. I think I'm going to focus on doing dungeons and stuff first. Okay. Okay, I was like, can we hit something? My god, this has been awful. As usual, with my Lambo fights. Okay. Alright, that worked. Alright, so there's one item left in Desert that we're not going to get. Feels bad, man. All right. I'm going to do the red bomb, and then we're going to go to ice. I'm only going to do this first because, God forbid it gives me a fire rod or a sword or something that makes things a little bit easier, then I can just do that. And if not, whatever. We'll hope for the best. I might even get a blue potion and get rid of this bee. Not necessarily a bad idea, actually. Oh, I could do this. I forgot. That saves a little bit of time. I could also just throw the bottle in here and see if we get lucky. Of course this was complete trash. Give me a blue. Nah. Okay. I went too far down. That's so annoying. Let's just go over here. This is a struggle seed today, man. Alright. Ice is definitely the place to go. We're going to just be safe. Grab one of these. Just in case. Okay. So the plan is, after ice, if we don't get any progression in here, Smith Chain with Hammer Peg Cave and doing Magic Bat. That's going to be the next big progression that we can do that we have access to. After that, if we still don't have anything, it's probably to go to Dark Death Mountain. Okay. Oop. Come on. Good. I was a little worried I had that bomb a little bit too far below, but it was just fine, so. Okay. Thank you. Okay, then I took a hit anyway. Alright. At least I remember to hit the switch this time. God, that was so embarrassing when I realized that I did the bomb jump around pegs that were down. Is that right? No. Oh, and I got 1.0'd. Nice. There we go. We'll just wait a second here. It's not worth getting knocked off the platform at this point. Okay, since we have a small key, we're going to go right here and clear out all the items that we can get, and then we'll head down. And if we're lucky, I mean, it probably won't happen. We're not going to get all 3 items here, but we could dream, right? Okay. There's one. Vanilla big key. Okay. All right, give me something good, please. Wow. All right. We have a key, so that means we're going to check iced tea room from here, and then we could drop down and do the big chest. And we're either going to get both items this way, or one of them's on cold stair. Let's find out. Alright, cold stair's got one. Alright. Well, this is why we grabbed that potion, because cold stair kind of sucks with Master Sword. But, and the fact that I can't, that's the only thing I have to damage him is sword or hammer. Because we have no fire rod. So we'll get this out just in case I can hit a couple of them. Okay. We need to be a little bit more careful with our health. Doubles are kind of nice. Ooh, that's a really good spin right there. Alright, one's down. Good. Beautiful. Holy shit. How did I have this marked wrong? Crap. Well, now we're really in trouble. Wow. So we do need Quake. Well, I don't blame myself for doing that, honestly. We're missing so much crap. You know what? This better not be another one. Let's just find out. Because I'm getting annoyed already. And I feel like this is very similar to how the other seed was working out. Now, it's not biting me because we can't finish Eastern without a boat anyway. But what the hell is on Ped? Because this is starting to become really stupid. Get out of my way. Why? Why is it happening again? Are you fucking kidding me? So mad. I swear to God, what are the chances that 2 of these get rolled in a row? What are the damn chances? So now I don't feel that bad about the ice play because I had to do it. I just didn't know. And now I need a bow in order to be able to get Samaria. Holy shit. Wait, we need to get the frog. Oh, God. This is agonizing. And this seed's just taking me so long to do. But now we at least know what the hell's going on. But where's all the shit? I mean, it's good to know about Kane, but like I need other stuff to even access a couple dungeons. Like Fire Rod's missing, Bow's missing, Quake's missing. I don't know what Turtle Rock's gonna require. All this stuff is probably up on Dark Death Mountain, but I'll do this and then I'll go up. Okay, well, never mind. There's the bow. A bow, anyway. So, after I do this stuff, I can go finish Pod in Eastern. My God. How ridiculous is this? So the question is, do I walk the purple chests so that way I can check Bamos tablet? I mean, I'm not necessarily thrilled by the idea, but I might just because if we were only missing 1 or 2 things, then maybe I wouldn't care. But we're not missing 1 or 2 things. There are at least 3, possibly 4 required items in the wild because we don't know whether or not we need ether. Oh my God. I'm still can't believe that 2 weeks in a row we roll all fucking dungeons. Okay. Of course, that was all trash, but let's double check Bombos first before we... give me something here. All right. All right, we're going to finish up Pod, and then we're going to mirror, kill Armos in Eastern, just because we have to. We can grab Samaria, but I honestly might want to wait on that, because I might do Dark Death Mountain first. Because we have to do all this, but we only got one check. I might do Dark Death Mountain first, because then if I get Fire Rod up there, then I could just do Skull Woods and then mirror and grab Samaria on the way. That might be the best option. And the other advantage of doing Dark Death Mountain is at least will let me know what opens TR. And I'm going to say this because I think it's worth saying. If I find out that if we end up having Fire Rod in TR and I have to collect Samaria first, so maybe I'll collect Samaria first for that reason. Because I don't want to get bit on, oh, do the first chest in TR, that's where it is. Or even up the chain chomps or something stupid, depending on the key layout. And then I didn't pick it up first. So I might pick it up first on the possibility of that troll, because that would be annoying. And I'll feel brilliant if that ends up being the case. Are you serious? Come on. How many arrows do you need? I'm going to grab these because I'm pretty low. God. All right. Okay. Well, that's the last item. So Quake. And now Meyer is beatable because we know where Samaria is. Quake was bow locked. Oh, we don't have Samaria because reasons. Okay. So this also changes a couple things, because what I might then do is, yeah, I think what I'm going to end up doing is getting Samaria, beating Meyer. Because again, I want to play it in a way that if the Fire Rod's not on Death Mountain, I want to get it before I go up, because then I could just beat Skull Woods. Because now we know the Fire Rod's not here, because we got Quake. So I think I'm going to grab Samaria after I beat these two dungeons, go to Meyer, and if I don't get the Fire Rod there, then we go up on Dark Death Mountain, because we have to. And we go from there. And not for nothing, but the book was buried pretty deep because it was in Meyer. So that required a Dipopod to get a glove. And also having to get the mitts out of the back of Swamp before you could even find out what was on Ped. So that's something else that has to be considered too. Like, that's just the item placement in this particular seed is pretty brutal, on top of the fact that it ends up being all dungeons. Alright. We want to just rush the boss here. Just go. Hold on. I hate it when I'm early on that. Come on. Okay, let's go get our Samaria. Unbelievable. I'm still in disbelief that he did it again. I'm like, I almost want to ask if it's a plando. Like, do you really, are you doing these 2 weeks in a row? Like, how is it? Whatever. And why is it seeds like this? You never get the boots. Get away. All right. Here we go. Hadenmeyer. All right. So the big thing I want to hope, if Fire Rod's here, that would be amazing. Just because then I can finish out Skullwoods. And then everything else I need better be up on the mountain at this point. So we are really hoping. I guess we just go this way because everything wanted to be in my way. Really hoping for a home run miracle here. And if not, whatever. Just keep on looking. Well, while tempered's nice, it's certainly not what I'm looking for yet. Okay. Alright, let's work backwards and find out where the big key and if the second item is here or if it's just on the boss. Hoping the big key's here, just so we could route the last two checks quickly. Okay. That was probably better case scenario. And then let's go and do the last two chests over here. All right. Is it here or on Vidi? It's on Vidi. Okay. Alright, so we are really hoping that Viddy drops the fire rod. There's a really good chance he's not going to, but that's what we're hoping for. Okay. Well, the slightly good news is that we're literally fire rod, go mode, possibly boots issue with GT, whatever. Now, if there is a troll, and I'm going to say it because it'll be funny if it happens. The troll will be, we go up on Death Mountain, and we don't get the fire rod, but we find the boots. And then that would mean, God, I don't know why I'm even speaking this, but it's possible. That means the fire rod could be in desert, boots locked. And if that's the case, then, whew. But we can open up TR, and we can do a little bit in TR if we need to. So we're going to go up and do that. And then we could check Super Bunny and Hookshot Cave. But this is such a bad seed. This is just such a bad seed. Okay. Now, obviously, Dark Death Mountain was open a little while ago, so it very easily could be here. God. I'm gonna be so mad if I called this out and if it's in desert or in any other boots lock spot, for that matter. I mean, because we still have King's Tomb and Bonk Rocks that, you know, haven't been checked. But at least we know we're not gonna get locked by boots. Holy shit. I'm gonna... While we're here, we are gonna check the first couple checks inside TR. Because if it's in here, we're not going down and then finding out we're screwed and come back up. Like, that's just bad. And if we might get locked immediately, which is fine. At least then we know. But if this is a small key or the fire rod, then we made the right call, because the small key does let us go forward a little bit. So we can get up to Chain Chomps. And maybe even past it. Okay, stop. Thank you. Because if Chain Chomps has another small key, we can go all the way to freaking Mimic Cave. Like, it's just so bad. It's so bad if it does that to me. I can't wait. Okay, so it's not here. The scene is so bad. Oh my god. All right, let's check the other boot spots first before we make this commitment, because if it is a desert, I'm going to laugh because I called it. But we do have these other two locations as well. So let's look. Oh my god. And then the good news is we could just beat Skull Woods before we go back up, and then we could just be done with the seed. So... Not there. Come on. I mean, this is just classic. I wrong ordered everything, and it's amazing. Come on! No! This will honestly be faster just to do this. Okay. We gotta get the small key off the torch. And then, unless there's something else I'm horribly forgetting, I believe we are going to last location Fire Rod over here on the right-hand side of Desert. What a freaking brutal chain of events. Of course it's not in this chest. There it is! 152 freaking go mode. God. It sucks. Holy crap. We still gotta do TR. This is one of the worst, like, open seeds I've played in a long time. Get out of here. Oh, I already have all the arrows. I don't even know how I got an arrow refill. Get away from the spikes. Get away. Stop it. Oh my god. Thank you. Like, I do not have the patience for your crap. Okay. Back to TR. So we still have to do right side because there's keys there. At least one. And then we'll pretty much be able to go mode TR from there. Hopefully the basement keys cooperate. But we could steal the key because we have the big key already. So the pokey key could be stolen. That'll help. So we should be able to avoid laser bridge. All right. Finally. Let's go. Butter sword. Let's grab the magic just in case. Get out of here. Okay. Whatever. Alright, we're going to open the big chest in case it is the small key here. Okay. There should be a small key in the crystal roller room then. Unless there's a small key in the lava chest, then I guess this doesn't need to be one. Okay. Good. So we could skip Laser Bridge, which is kind of what I was hoping for. Like, just get me out of here. I didn't mean to do that, but here we are. Okay. Okay. We are finally able to enter GT. Woo, boy. Awful. If the seed is benevolent, it gives me an early big key so we could just get this over with. I'm not expecting benevolence at this point. It's been brutal. Whatever. Oh, for God's sakes, just go down the stairs. Alright, not there. Alright. Big? No. Of course it's not here. Alright. Here. Okay. Big key? Nope. Still no big key. It's gonna be behind Ice Armos, isn't it? Like, just go all the way. If it's... I might rage a little bit if it's Towel Room. Just because... Whatever. At this point... Not here. Big key! Come on! We're at 18 hearts. This is stupid. God, so bad. There we go. Well, let's see what Bob has. Of course. Not Bob's chest. This is stupid. Whatever. Putting myself out of position because I'm just mad at this point. Okay. Well, at least it wasn't Tile Room, but now I'm actually an arrow short of clearing out these rooms up here, so I gotta be careful. I know there's some under the one pot, but actually I'm now in two short because I had to do that. Okay. Oh. Well, we have to grab the arrows. Cool. What a great room. It's all just falling apart. Okay, that wasn't bad. Not bad either. Okay, we're just gonna do this because butter. Okay. Yeah, it's a nice backup. Okay, we have enough in terms of keys. Don't care about that. Yeah. I just want to see if I get silvers up here. It's low chance, but also there really aren't too many more places where they could be, so I think I still want one of these. Yeah. Alright. Naturally. I mean, if they're still in here, they're probably in TR. Or if it's that one check that's in Skullwoods, that would be amazing. There's a couple other places I probably didn't look. I can't even remember at this point, but I've almost cleared this whole damn game because of where things were. We're over 200 checks. We gotta be over 200 checks. Okay. How about you stop showing up in crappy spots? I'm already over you. There we go. Deserve it. Alright, let's wrap this up and never speak of it again. Sounds like a plan. Good enough. Light World. Let's just wait. Wow. Just totally out of rhythm here. Where the hell in the light world did I not look? Holy shit. Get in the right spots. We're not going to get to him in time there. Oh, it could have been Mimic Cave. Yeah, that would make sense. Dumb location. Screwed up the timing on that one. Okay. Come on. It's like, on top of having just a rough seed in general, I have to screw up this fight. And just not get any good patterns. God sakes. Alright. I am going to just, I need to get up. So I'm going to let the credits play out, and then I'm probably just going to cut afterwards. So, there's your time. We'll get the in-game time in a little bit. Thanks for hanging out. This was a rough one, so I just definitely am needing a break from this for the rest of the day. I'll see you later. Adios.